Hello everyone and welcome to my official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Bold and the Beautiful put Liam Spencer through the ringer last week with a near-fatal gunshot wound and a death sentence from a tumor on the CBS soap. Now Liam recuperates from a procedure that supposedly removed that tumor. But instead, some viewers wonder if Grace Buckingham's surgery might have been nothing more than making a superficial size on his head. Some fans go as far as to suggest he never had a tumor in the first place, with Grace Buckingham making herself a quick $1 million with a scam. But others think he will still have that tumor when Finn gets a new MRI and Grace disappears with her new fortune. Then some B&B fans think Liam may have had a tumor removed, and he will emerge a changed man, personality-wise. Whatever is happening, viewers saw evidence that Grace Buckingham was lying to Bill Spencer when she picked up the scalpel to operate instead of her colleague. So fans suspect something is off with Dr. Buckingham and this so-called surgery fix. Bold and the Beautiful. Finn drops hint about Liam Spencer's main caretaker. Looking back at the scenes from last week on Bold and the Beautiful, Grace Buckingham Cassandra Creech was overprotective of her patient, Liam Spencer Scott Clifton. Even Finn Tanner Novlin picked up on this. On Friday's B&B episode, Finn mentioned how Grace found the tumor, which hints at how this diagnosis started. When the surgery was about to happen, viewers suggested that Grace looked like she was fighting off guilt. The same type of behavior was seen from Grace once Liam's surgery was complete during Friday's Bold and Beautiful episode. As Bill sang her praises for Liam Spencer's new lease on life, Grace looked uncomfortable. Mostly the fans describe her as looking guilty. B&B. Liam kept heavily sedated. Bold and the Beautiful threw us a twist after Liam's operation. He supposedly underwent brain surgery, yet just hours later after this risky procedure, Grace told Bill Spencer Don Diamont to take his son home, and he would be fine. This stunned Bill, but he went along with Grace Buckingham's directions, as she is the expert. But when Finn and Bridget Forrester Ashley Jones rushed to Liam after finding out Bill took him home, they were full of concerns. Grace was nowhere to be found, and Liam was kept heavily sedated by a nurse that Grace assigned to Liam at home. Some Bold and the Beautiful fans think Finn will be the one to figure this out once he takes a look under Liam's bandage. Bold and the Beautiful. Finn finds a superficial cut on the head. Without Grace Buckingham around, Finn may take it upon himself to check Liam's incision from his supposed brain surgery next week on Bold and the Beautiful. Some fans think he will find nothing more than a superficial cut on the head. Since Finn suggested it was Grace who found this tumor, fans surmise that she could have used another patient's MRI images. She could have told the other doctors that the images belonged to Liam. Up until now, they wouldn't have a reason not to trust Grace. So, if this is the case, they trusted what she was saying and went along with her diagnosis. They didn't question her findings, especially if she substituted another tumor patient's test for Liam's tests. B&B. What did Grace do to Liam? All kinds of theories for this Bold and Beautiful storyline spin across the social media platforms about what Grace Buckingham did to Liam Spencer last week. One theory has Grace performing this surgery without telling anyone the possible outcomes. Some fans think Liam will wake up with a new personality, and possibly someone who might not remember those close to him. The video below covers that possibility of a new personality. Still, Grace scammed Bill and Liam even if the brain tumor was removed. She presented a doctor who supposedly developed this experimental surgery. But as we watched, it was Grace who proceeded to use the scalpel on Liam. The man she said was the doctor was in the room with her, but he followed her lead. So, some fans think she scammed a desperate father, Bill Spencer, out of $1 million. Her anxiety about getting his million into her account was seen on screen a few times. Then she got that mysterious phone call. It appeared she was scared when promising the person on the other end the money was on the way. Grace set it up for a nurse to monitor Liam around the clock on Bold and the Beautiful last week. He is kept sedated, but maybe it was for just enough time for her to get out of town. Because if this was a $1 million scam, this lady is in trouble. But if she doesn't flee and happens to show up, she certainly has a lot to explain on the CBS soap.